someone telling you, you need to do this, you need to do that. So it can be really hard, and it's not glamorous. It definitely is glamorized. Hey guys, what's up? Today I want to do a video where I just sit down and talk to you guys about what's been going on in my life. A lot of you have asked for like an update chatty kind of video, which is kind of what I want to do, but I want it to have a bit more direction than that. So in my previous couple of videos, like a few months or so ago, I said that I would do this, and it's way overdue. So today felt like the right day to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down and talk about things. So as a lot of you know, I moved to London. I moved almost a year ago now, which is insane. Prior to moving, I was living with my parents, and they live about 2 hours away from where I'm living now. So yeah, it was a big change for me, even though I was moving out, I'd say kind of late for my age compared to like most people, but I never did that whole like uni kind of thing. So it was still like a big jump for me. But yeah, so before moving, I would say I was doing YouTube kind of like full time as such, or like trying to, and it was going really well, but I was also going through a lot in my personal life, like with a relationship at the time. So it kind of was making things, even though I was like really happy in my career and things were going really well in that sense of things, there was a lot of things that was going on behind the scenes that was kind of just pulling me down in the sense of like my career. So yeah, and I just felt like I needed a change. Living with my parents at the time was like hard in the sense that in my area at that time, I didn't really have like much of a social life. So I just kind of needed this like change of lifestyle, and it was absolutely the best thing that I could have ever done. So yeah, I moved here about a year ago with my housemate Chelsea. And it's been like I said, the best thing that I could have done. And I was living here for about 3 months. I was still kind of making videos here and there, doing little vlogs, tutorials, etc. Just as normal. But I just felt like my channel, I'd lost the motivation to keep doing videos. So yeah, so that's why I kind of wanted to talk about it. And it's like something that I don't feel bad about at all, because like I just feel like my channel is something that I'm always gonna have. I'm never gonna stop like actually progressing with this channel. But yeah, so as I was saying, I don't want to lose train of thought because it was going in a good direction. But yeah, so I was living here for about 3 months, and then I got offered a job to stunt double. I've done like stunt doubling for quite a while, but it's something that I haven't really like openly spoke about in my videos until now. But yeah, so I got offered a job in January, and it was my first full-time like long consistent job since I've been doing YouTube anyway. So I was on it for a total of 6 months. I don't know if I can say what it was, so I'm just going to leave that bit out, but it will be coming out next year. The film will be coming out next year, which is really exciting. And at first I was super hesitant to take the job because of my YouTube and doing videos, and I felt like I'd put so much time and energy into like getting it to where it was, but something just felt missing, and I was like, I don't feel like I want to continue on this track of doing like videos. I just felt mentally exhausted from constantly like filming by myself, editing by myself, and doing everything. And I know it sounds like I'm being a bit drastic, but it's actually quite like, it's quite bad for your mental health, especially when you're doing everything by yourself, like from home. It can be really, really draining and exhausting. But yeah, so not saying it's always been like that, but at that present time, that's how I felt. So when I took that job, I kind of just thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. So I did, I took the job. At first I was like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but my housemate Chelsea and all of my family was like, do it, I think this will be like really good for you, and it was. it was probably, again, it was the best thing that I could have done. So I don't regret it like whatsoever. But yeah, so my channel got a little bit neglected. The days and the hours were like really long. So the last thing that I wanted to do was come home and start making videos. As you can imagine, I was getting in at like sometimes at 8 o'clock at night, and then just having dinner, going to bed, and then I'd be up again at like 5 or 6 a.m. So, and also a lot of the time it was like 6-day weeks. So the only day I would have would be a Sunday, which I'd want to spend doing whatever with like family and friends. Yeah, so I just kind of thought to myself, it don't really matter. My channel's still going to be there, whether I pick it up now or in 6 months or a year's time, it's still going to be there. So yeah, I'm in a place now where obviously so I was on the job from January till June. So yeah, so I had June, and then in July I like went to some auditions and did some shows, teaching, etc. And then in August, which is pretty much brings me up till now, I went to Canada for 2 weeks because my brother got married out there, which was absolutely amazing. There was like 30 of us from the UK that flew over for my brother's wedding, and first of all we spent like 5 days in Toronto. We did the whole like touristy stuff. We went to Niagara Falls. I actually put a bunch of stuff up on my Instagram as well, so if you want to check that out, then I'll leave my Instagram on screen. But yeah, so it was just like really nice to be able to like have that time with family and friends again after being so full on for the past 6 months. So yeah, and that pretty much leads me up till now. So there's just been like so many big changes going on, like not bad, like good stuff, but it's just been like a constant like moving process. And talking of moving, if you guys don't already know, in my last video I did an apartment tour, and I can't believe it's already been like a year since me and Chelsea have been living here. So in about 3 weeks time we're going to be moving into our new apartment, hopefully. We've had some issues with our landlord, but hopefully you don't watch this, awkward. But yeah, so that all kind of happened last night, but hopefully, fingers crossed, all goes to plan, we should be moving within the next 3 weeks. So I've got like 1 week, and then I'm going away on holiday for like a week. I'm going away again. It was like really random. Anyway, so I'm going away for another week, and then when I get back I've got 10 days, and then we're moving again. So our new place is so different to where we're living now. It's like, it's very kind of like industrial. It's very like urban-y, but like it's like a modern industrial kind of place. My bedroom is a lot bigger, which will make things like filming a lot easier because I can do like a lot of different stuff. And yeah, so all round it is actually all round I would say the place is a lot more spacious than where we're living right now. But yeah, so I can't wait for that because as much as it's always so stressful moving, I know that once we're there it will be like totally worth it, so that's really cool. Yeah, there's not really a reason why we're moving, we just thought we would have a change because whilst we can, we're still like fairly young, and obviously we're both single. Well, Chelsea's not single, she's in a relationship, but I'm single, so but whilst we're still like being able to kind of live this lifestyle, we thought why not do it for like another year or 2 maximum, and then we can like go our separate ways and do whatever. But yeah, so it's just really nice that we've been able to experience this, I guess. I always, like growing up, I was always kind of like wanting to live with like a friend first, and I never thought it would actually happen, but it just worked out that way, so here we are. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was the fact that obviously I am self-employed, so like when jobs and stuff come up, I never know what's going to be coming up next, so I kind of just go with it. And then my YouTube has kind of been going on like in the background throughout. So there has been times where I feel like it has been quite inconsistent, and obviously I would like it to be a lot more consistent, but I also need to make money to live. So yeah, so it is really hard trying to like juggle everything, but I am quite lucky that I've always kind of worked within the industry and not really had like a normal job, so I've been able to do things like this and travel a lot for work and do like a lot of different stuff that most people don't get to experience. So I am super grateful for that. But it is hard work, being able, like having to like motivate yourself every single day to like do what you need to do. And not have like someone telling you, you need to do this, you need to do that. So it can be really hard, and it's not glamorous. It definitely is glamorized, but it's not glamorous whatsoever. Sometimes you can get really lucky and like, you know, you get to go away or you get to experience things that are absolutely amazing, and then you have them moments where you're like, oh my god, is this like my life? Like, I can't believe it. But then there are times when you're like, really, is this my life? Like I also can't believe it. So yeah, so it is really hard, and like juggling everything, because I obviously do videos, and then I do my stunt stuff as well, and then I train, I teach, there's just like a whole bunch of things, and there's still like so many things that I do still want to do as well. So I'm just kind of in a place where I'm like trying to explore the stuff that I want to do and share, I guess. So yeah, in terms of my channel and making videos from here on, which is what I really want to talk to you guys about, last night I was laying in bed and I was like scrolling through the videos that I've already done, etc., and I felt like there was like a disconnection between me and you guys, in the sense of like me being a bit more like being a bit more vulnerable and like sharing things a bit more personally. I don't actually like sharing like my personal stuff online personally, but there is a way that I do want to go about it and do it. So the kind of content that I was creating before, like tutorials, beauty videos, hair, makeup, fitness, etc., is obviously still going to be something that I want to pursue, but I also want to start making videos that are a bit more like realistic and have a bit more of a meaning and purpose behind them, and being a bit more like open as well, and getting some of my friends to come in on my channel and talk about things that they've experienced, whether it be in like relationships or their personal life or their careers, etc. Stuff that I feel like you guys can like relate to a lot more and have a bit more of a deeper understanding and connection. Because that's the kind of videos that I've found myself like really enjoying recently, is like the sit down chatty ones where they just talk about things that have gone on in their life and how they've like handled it. Because let's be honest, like everyone is going through stuff that I feel like everyone has a story that's kind of worth sharing, that can like lift somebody else's day. So yeah, I really want to start doing things that are a bit more meaningful. So I've got some ideas that I'm gonna start writing down, and I've got some really like, I have some like really inspirational people like in my life that I feel like I'd love to get them in and talk about the stuff that they've like gone through and how they've dealt with it, and like how they are where they are now. And even I would be like excited to talk to them about it, let alone share it with everyone. So I just feel like it's like a great direction to start going in. But yeah, so give this video a thumbs up if that's something that you would be interested in, and also leave a comment if you've got any ideas or like topics or whatever that you would like me to talk about or open up about. And I also like just wanted to touch on the fact that I've always wanted my channel to be a place that I feel like is something that I'm really proud of. So if I do ever go through spells where I'm not making videos, it's because maybe I just get in my head so much and then I don't know what kind of videos to do. But I have so many different ideas, and then I just get in a place where I'm like so overwhelmed that I don't even know where to start, or I don't know what to like do. So I just don't do anything. And it's really annoying, but I really want to get out of that. Like, I really want to get out of my head and just start actually doing. So I really hope you guys are all having a good day, and I will catch you all soon. I'm gonna speak to some people, write down some ideas, get on my sheet, and au revoir. Bye.